I'm up here trying to make a goddamn video and the security guard walked past, right? And then gonna come back around like she was doing her checks and stuff like that, and then walk right past again and gonna stand into the window just looking. Why you being nosy? Why you being nosy, girl? Anyway, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me on here, but I just wanted to pop up here and do a little story time before I forget, because I said I was gonna do it. I didn't necessarily say I was gonna do it, but I said I got one. Because I was scrolling on TikTok, and it was this TikTok and by this girl. I don't know if y'all know, her name is Mo or something like that. She got a couples channel or whatever with her girlfriend. And, you know, she a big one, okay? I'm a big one, she a big one too, but she a big short one, all right? And she was just talking about how, you know, have you ever been to an amusement park and you realize you can't get on none of the rides because you too fucking fat, bitch? I was sitting here like, bitch. I'm listening to the TikTok and I was like, wow, there was a few times in my life where I came to the realization and realized how fucking fat I was, okay? Like, I'm still a big girl. Y'all can see that. I'm still a big girl. So it is what it is. But I was bigger than this, contrary to popular belief, okay? And you could probably be like, damn, bitch. Now, if you go back and you look at some of my old videos, especially when I first started, you saw how rounder and fuller my face was and everything. And girl, just a mess, okay? Just a mess. And truth be told, after seeing that video, like, I already was like debating when I'm going ahead and start back working out. I can't say that I kind of fell off. No, I did fall off, but I have not gained really that much weight. If I do gain weight, it's probably like between 3 to 5 pounds, and then it'll go right away. Like, it's up and down like that. It literally will stay in that up and down gain and up and down, you know, 3 to 5 pounds, and then be gone, literally, okay? But I've been under a lot of stress lately, and, you know, with this apartment hunting stuff or whatever, you know, that's part of the reason why I really haven't been trying to get back on my stuff or whatever. It's been bumming me out. So, you know, I can't say that I neglected, you know, trying to get lose weight or whatever, you know, because I just been in the goddamn mood. And then with the quarantine coming and all that stuff, it was just a lot. So I'm not trying to make excuses. I just know that I slacked the fuck off. So that's basically what it is. There's no excuse. I slacked the fuck off, and I'm finna get right back on, okay? But when I saw that TikTok, I was like, bitch, there was a few times that I had realized, bitch, you a fat bitch, okay? And you gotta lose some goddamn weight. Now, let me tell you something. Speaking of goddamn amusement parks, do not invite me to an amusement park, all right? Not in this state, okay? If you're gonna invite me when it's not such a hot day, so I can just use that time to walk around the park or whatever, look at some shows or whatever, you know, kiki with my friends or whatever. But don't expect me to get on no rides, because 9 out of 10, I ain't gonna be able to get up in them bitches, okay? Especially the ones that I want to get on, I ain't gonna be able to get up in that bitch, girl, until I lose a little bit more weight, okay? I already know that. Now, let me tell you something. I'm the type of person that, you know, you can tell I'm big. Of course, once you see me, you see that I'm a big girl, but you probably wouldn't know how much I weigh or think I weigh as much as I do because of my height. That's the only saving grace about me, my height, you know what I'm saying, with my weight. It is one thing to be tall and big, and it is one thing to be big and short. You could be the same fucking size, but it can be looking totally different depending on the height, okay? So, girl, I can't believe I'm about to tell y'all this. This is embarrassing, okay? Girl, it is embarrassing. I gotta wash my hair. Anyway, so it was a few years ago, back when I was probably like a teenager. I was chunky when let me just tell y'all this. First, I'm gonna start off with saying I have been chunky and kind of overweight all my life. Like, I was a big baby when I was born. I was a big toddler or whatever. You know, not extremely big, like it was so concerning or whatever, but you know, I was overweight. You could say I was overweight. And That's just how it was, okay? No matter what my mama feed me, that's just how my metabolism was. My body just went that way, you know? And she tried to, you know, do the healthy stuff or whatever, and for some reason, I still just gained the weight. But then it'll just stop at a certain point or whatever, but I still be a chunky thing. So I was either chunky when I was a little kid, I was overweight when I was in high school, I was overweight when I was in college, I'm overweight now, I'm working on it, I can admit these things, okay? I am rid of my shame, okay? And my insecurities on, well, I ain't gonna say I'm rid of the insecurities, but I'm rid of the shame about it. Bitch, this was around, I had to been like, between 15, 16 years old, 17, between them times, okay? This is back when we used to go to the meetings, and I'm talking about the congregations, Jehovah's Witness, okay? Or was it earlier than that? I don't want to embarrass myself and say I was a big fat bitch and I couldn't fit in. Yeah, it probably was earlier than that. My mama and these brothers or whatever, they used to organize trips to Six Flags Great America. Like, we used to go on trips, you know, and that's the thing. When it comes to like Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff like that, sometimes people feel like because you got some extreme ones that really want to go by the book or go by what people say the religion's supposed to be about, and you can't be influenced by the outside world or whatever, you can't do this, you can't do that. We had some brothers or whatever who will organize trips and stuff so we can go explore. Like the first time I ever went out of the state of Illinois was when we went to Minnesota. Where is the Great Mall of America? Is it Minnesota? That was the trip we went on to. The first time I ever went to Disney World, Universal Studios, and all of that, Busch Garden, they organized a trip so we can go and all that shit. Took a bus trip down or whatever. That was my first time in Florida, and that was like when I was 10. And if I can show y'all some pictures when I was 10 or whatever, y'all can be like, yeah, you was a chunky munch, okay? I was chunky, you know what I'm saying? I was wearing, unfortunately, it is what it is, okay? Y'all ain't gotta say nothing, I already fucking know. I was wearing women clothes at a certain point when I should have been wearing kids clothes. Well, no, not that young. I wasn't wearing women clothes, but probably around 14 years old or something like that I was, okay? So, bitch, at this point, we organized some trips to go to Great America, and we done this before, okay? And it's always a fun time, always a fun time. So you get your clique, you know what I'm saying? You get your crew or whatever. I'm old enough to go with the big kids and just be around in Six Flags, just having a ball. You know, I ain't gotta have my mama or no other adult around, you know, making sure we do this, chaperoning and all this stuff or whatever while we're around the theme park. They just let us go. And we was in our group, and, you know, I felt like, bitch, I fucking made it, okay? I'm with the cool kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the kids, I'm with the teenagers or whatever. We doing it and all this stuff. So, if you know me, I love me some goddamn roller coasters. If I go to a theme park, I have to go to the roller coasters, okay? And when I went, at this point, this was around the time when I think Superman ride came out. How long ago has that been? I think it was one of them rides. It had been around those times where I think the Superman ride came out, but it was closed the day we went, okay? And then when we got up in there, you know, I done been on all the goddamn roller coasters already. So I was able to get on just about every ride that I wanted to get on at this point. American Eagle, the Demon, you know, the Viper. You got on all the stuff. Shockwave, I think it's called the Shockwave. Bitch, all the shit, the giant drop. For some reason, everything was going well. I was having a blast up until it was time to get on the Batman ride. Now, let me tell you something. I knew we was going to Great America, and I knew that I was a little chunky something, and I had one of those thoughts, and I'm pretty sure every big person has this thought. I hope I can fit in the seat. I hope it can support my weight. I hope this or whatever that concerning your weight, okay? I've had that. Bitch, what the fuck? And so, in my mind, being the young person that I am and thinking of this, I'm like, okay, I gotta lose some weight. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm thinking that I'm doing it right. Bitch, I ain't done shit. Come to find out, I ain't done shit, you know, and I was having a good time, like I said, because I was able to get in most of the rides and shit like this. Like, so far, so good, you know. But then we get to the Batman ride, bitch. And when I say my ego and my feelings were hurt, and I was so embarrassed, and I tried to play that shit off, baby, girl, traumatized, okay? You are in a group of teenagers who are smaller than you in size. I get up there, first of all, you stood in this line for over 45 fucking minutes. Y'all know how long the lines be sometimes. And you get to the platform and it is your turn to sit down in the fucking seat. You are in the front, bitch. And as soon as you sit down and you try to pull that fucking thing over that's supposed to harness and come across you, come in front of you, to strap it up between your legs, and you can barely sit in the seat because your ass too wide. That was one. And then you couldn't pull the thing all the way down because they couldn't push it all the way. You heard it click a little bit. You was able to get the belt to click, but it still needed to click another couple of notches. Your stomach was stopping it. Baby, I was so embarrassed. The man was like, you know, he keep on pushing it. And I was like, no, it ain't gonna work. I was like, you know, here's my excuse. I was like, oh, it's because my wallet in my back pocket and I can't sit all the way down in the chair. So I said, you know, I used it as excuse. Ain't nobody finna let nobody hold their wallet or whatever. So I just got up and I ain't looking at nobody. And it was like, girl, what's going on? I was like, you know, I can't ride the ride. I'm gonna get out or whatever. And so I just went on ahead and waited for them to get off. And then when they finished, they was like, girl, what happened? I was like, you know, my wallet and stuff was too big up in my pocket and I ain't had nobody to hold it or whatever. So I couldn't get on the ride. It wouldn't fit right. And I know they knew what it was, but they weren't gonna try to blast me or make me feel bad. But bitch, I felt terrible. I was just like, oh, wow. And I'm young, okay? That was one incident. Another incident when it comes to theme parks and goddamn weight, it was a makeshift theme park. You know how to, not theme park, but carnival that they had. And my mama took me and my sister, not the youngest one, but my middle sister. And we got on that ride. I don't know if y'all seen that video of that carnival where the ride went out of control and it was going like this and going like that and it was about to tip over. So, you know, just about every carnival has a ride that's like that. Now, this carnival had one shaped in a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like a big ass ship, okay? So you had people on this side facing this way and then people on this side facing that way. Bitch, me and my sister was sitting on that, and it's a bar that you got to push down or whatever. I'm bigger than my sister at this point, okay? Because, you know, she's younger than me, you know? So, you know, she was a little thickums too, but I was bigger than her, you know? And because it stopped where my stomach would allow it to stop, my sister basically wasn't really secure in the seat. I almost killed my sister because of the simple fact that she was sliding as the ride was going up and down and she was trying to hold on to me. I felt so bad afterwards. Oh my God. As I look at it now, bitch, I could have killed my sister. That bitch could have fell about the goddamn chair, but she would have fell on the floor. She wouldn't have died. She would just fell on the floor because it didn't go around like that. It just went up and down, and she don't like heights and shit like that either, so she was scared for that reason. But put on the top that you don't like heights, it was going up and down, fucking with your stomach, and then the fact that you sliding through from under the bar that's supposed to be securing you in there because your fat ass sister couldn't get the bar down further enough, it stopped where her stomach started. Bitch, I said, what the fuck? I felt so bad. I felt so bad. And then let me tell you a third one. See, this is where I learned my limit, okay? It was like, bitch, don't you even fucking try it by now. Remember when the last blackout happened down in Atlanta, and we had a trip before the blackout that we was gonna go to Six Flags. Some of y'all went, and I went. It was the hottest fucking day ever. And this is how you know I really wanted to be with my people, because other than that, I would have said no. I would have said no, because what is the point? What is the point to walk around in all this fucking heat for fucking what? Okay? But no, I still had a good time because I was with my people that I haven't seen in a minute. And every time we link up, it is a good time. Baby, I ain't get on no rides. I knew my fucking limit, bitch. I said, listen, I've been embarrassed one too many times. Okay? Enough is a fucking enough. I ain't get on no goddamn rides. So as of now, when I get home, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna drink me some water, and I'm gonna get my ass back on that exercise bike, and I am starting my shit back the fuck up. I cannot believe I seen a TikTok that drudged up all of these goddamn memories and the drama. Listen, I understand some people be so comfortable and so here for their weight and shit like that and be like, big is beautiful and shit. It is. But baby, it ain't always comfortable, okay? It is restrictive at sometimes, you know. You shouldn't have to sit somewhere and wonder, can this hold my weight? Can I fit in it? Bitch, try getting on a goddamn plane, and this is when all you heard about is, oh, if you this size or whatever, you're gonna have to buy a second seat or whatever for you. And I'm just like, I don't want to feel that embarrassment. And that was part of the reason why I didn't want to get on a plane. And then when I first get on the plane, you have to get a seatbelt extender. Oh my goodness, it's embarrassing. But then again, you get used to it, and then you realize, truth be told, you didn't really need it. Okay, you just was nervous and you thought you needed it, but you didn't really need it. And it was like, I remember the first time I got on the plane, but the first time I got on the plane, it was first class, so that don't count. The first time I got in coach or economy class, you know, I was spilling over into the seat, I will say that. By the second time though, I was in my seat, bitch. Yes, okay, so next time I get on the fucking plane, I'm gonna be good to go, bitch. And at one point, I had sat in the middle seat. It was 3 of us comfortably. Come on South fucking West, bitch. And you know how close together them seats are. I said, bitch, all right, you know, that's the progress. But yeah, I'm finna get back on my fitness shit. I gotta eat more, meaning that I have to eat more meals through the day. I'm slowly incorporating breakfast back into my repertoire. And it's because my digestive system was fucked up. And, you know, I had acid reflux real bad, and then I had bile reflux. You know, bile is what is used to break down the food or whatever and help with digestion. It would come up in my throat, you know what I'm saying? And if I would eat something, if it wasn't cleared, it'll make the food sit there and make me feel like I have to throw it up. And 9 out of 10, I would have to throw it up. So it made me scared to eat. And if I did eat, I only ate 1 meal a day. And that's how it's been going. So I eat 1 meal a day and then like snack on shit throughout the night. Not necessarily throughout the night, but when I come home from work, okay? But now, ever since I got my gallbladder, I've noticed that I'm able to actually hold down food without the assistance of the regular medications that I do. I do still have the acid reflux pill, but I had another pill in conjunction that I had to take, and I don't necessarily have to take that. I'm able to, you know, eat a little bit more here and portion out my stuff. So I'm just trying to get myself back together. I lost a whole bunch of weight previously. I can do some more, and I'm about to get back on track. And I want y'all asses to hold my ass accountable, okay? Be like, bitch, did you fucking work out today? And if I give you an attitude that say, bitch, you told me to ask, okay? And I'd be like, yeah, I know. Don't take it to heart, okay? Don't take it to heart. Baby, I just wanted to tell y'all this. If you got some embarrassing, bitch, I can get on here and tell y'all my embarrassing secret. Put y'all shit down up in the goddamn comments, because I want to read this shit, bitch. We just all need to kiki at each other at this point, okay? And be like, girl, we got through it. We all done had something embarrassing. We done got through it. Put it down in the comments, all right? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.